Grief is not a low vibration. It's transmuted love. What if I told you you could honor your pain, every bit of it, and still protect your light? Today I'm here to share with you how to protect your vibration even in the darkest despair of loss. My heart was broken. I felt this sorrow and pain in my body when my closest aunt passed. She was a friend, a mentor, and really the only other one in our family who knew what it felt like to be chosen as the high priestess for our lineage, as she was chosen for her generation, as I was chosen for mine. We spent hours together just talking about how it felt like, experiences we had, and lessons that we learned throughout our life. She was a treasure trove of information for me, as she had lived through this much longer than I, and she could understand what I felt, as she had felt it as well. And now she was gone. How do we manage keeping our vibration high during times of loss? One of the biggest misconceptions in the spiritual community is that grief lowers your vibration. Somehow that feeling sadness or loss or despair, even anger, means you've lost your spiritual alignment. But here's the truth. Grieving is one of the most sacred emotional experiences one can have. It means you've loved deeply and fully. When we talk about vibration or energy in this context, we're really talking about your overall state of being, your emotional and spiritual frequency, like your inner resonance. High vibration is usually linked with feelings like joy, peace, and love, that sense of lightness and connection. And a low vibration is normally associated with feelings like anger, fear, despair, and sadness, that heavy disconnected feeling that grief knows all too well. Let's be clear, grief is a natural, powerful force, and it will affect your energy level. Like an emotional tidal wave, it is normal for your emotions to rise like the tide and then plummet when you're dealing with such a profound loss. This isn't a sign of weakness. It's a reflection of the depth of the love you shared and a connection that's now changed. The pain you feel is so real, and it absolutely should be acknowledged. Grief is a unique, non-linear journey for everyone. There's no right or wrong way to feel or a particular timeline until the grief passes. Try to avoid self-judgment as much as possible. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to be still, then be still. Listen to what your body and heart are telling you. This gentle acceptance is a powerful way to support your energy. There's so much to do and think about when you're dealing with the death of a loved one. There are practical things like planning a celebration of life and dealing with financial and estate issues. I've attached in the description below a PDF checklist, so to speak, that can help you through this process. It may help identify tasks that needs to be done, and although it may not be all encompassing, it's a good starting place. It's a checklist that I used, and I felt like it was helpful to feel as if I wasn't missing anything. In addition to the paperwork and practical matters, there is the emotional grief of getting through each day without the presence of them in your life, and really projecting this into the future of things that would have been. My first recommendation to release and transmute this energy is to just keep breathing and just keep moving. I know that sounds a bit simplistic, but it really helped me. I kept repeating this mantra to myself: just keep breathing and just keep moving. And by breathing, I mean deep breathing, diaphragm breathing, where you take the deep breath in and you can feel it in your gut. In Huna, or Hawaiian healing, the breath moves energy. And in fact, the breath is mana or energy. So whenever you take in that deep breath, you are really building up positive energy in your body. And by repeating the mantra, just keep breathing and just keep moving, it continues to remind yourself to refill the mana or energy in your body. There are so many emotions that come up at once. It may feel scary, fearful, or even overwhelming to imagine life without your loved one. So deep breathing helps you move this energy and release the fear and overwhelm from getting stuck in your body. You can feel process and move this energy through your physicalness. Moving and keeping on moving helps, again, move this energy through your body. I just want you to imagine that, let's say you're going to like a spooky movie or, something like that. And when you get to the scary part, most people, they hold their breath, right? They hold that fear in their body rather than transmute it and release it. Where some people think that it's funny, so they'll laugh and the fear doesn't ever really take hold in their body. So releasing this fear and this overwhelm and this grief through your body it's really important to breathe and move, breathe and move. So the mantra to just keep breathing and just keep moving helps you do that. In addition, when you're grieving, your own basic self-care sometimes falls to the wayside. So I just want to remind you, eating nourishing food, drinking clean water, keeping hydrated, and movement. Again, getting the movement in your body is really important for your own self-care. Exercise might be the last thing on your mind, but again, moving, by walking, doing gentle movement like yoga or stretching can help release the tension. Even a short walk outdoors can be beneficial. Now let's talk about practical and spiritual tools we can use during this time of loss. You might already know, I really love creating rituals and spiritual practices that can help increase our vibration and get us through tough emotional times. So here are a few rituals that really helped me, and I think that they might help you. So ritual or activity number 1 is creating a sacred altar with the photo of your loved one and maybe your favorite crystals around. And every morning, light a candle and speak to them. Share your heart. Let the energy of love build the gap. The second ritual, again, is breath work and emotional clearing. Again, breath is life. Whenever you feel the need, take a deep breath in. I like using a count of 6. So inhale for 6, hold for 6, and release for 6. And again, the breath is deep into your diaphragm. As you breathe, imagine the grief flowing through your body like waves and just releasing the feeling and going with it. Again, you're not trying to suppress the grief. You're trying to grow with the grief, right? Let it express through your body and be released through your body. Each day, breathe and move. Breathe and move. The third spiritual practice would be a nature walk. Take nature walks with intention. Nature is the perfect mirror for life, death, and rebirth. So walk through nature, and if you can, walk barefoot on the ground and really ground into Mother Earth. Connect with her healing power. The earth has a natural healing power and a natural circle of life that you can tap into for comfort and wisdom. Walking barefoot on the grass or soil or sand really connects you to Earth's energy. Spend time near trees, the water, or a garden. Simply being in a natural environment can be extremely restorative. Each morning, I like to take a nature walk just to really invite Mother Earth into my life and feel her grounding energy. It really, really helps remind us that the world is beyond what we can actually see and feel with our 5 senses. And it reminds me that my loved one, my aunt, is still with me every day. As you all probably know, I am a big fan of journaling. So here are 3 journal prompts that can help you through this process. The first, what did my loved one teach me about life? The second, how can I carry their essence forward in the life that I live? And third, their spirit could speak to me now. What would they say? And I would say, write without judgment and let the answers surprise you. This would be an excellent time to do some automatic writing and really communicate with their spirit. If you would like to learn more about automatic writing, please put it in the comments and I'll be sure to do a video on that. It's also helpful to reframe the relationship. Your relationship is going from a physical nature where you experience each other through your five senses into a more spiritual or energetic level where you can communicate differently. Focus on how you can carry their essence with you day by day and how you can share your experiences throughout your day differently with them energetically. Speak to your loved one aloud. Ask for signs. You may receive messages in dreams, in nature, or thoughts that just pop into your head. Sudden moments of peace and connection. Don't dismiss them. Expound on them and really feel the connection. Let's end this video together with this simple, beautiful intention. Place your hand over your heart and repeat after me. I honor my grief. I honor my love. I am held by the universe. Breathe that in because you are never alone. Your loved one is always with you. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you know someone who is grieving and may benefit from this message, please forward this video. I would like to remind you, you are not alone on this path, and I hope that you will join our community of like-minded individuals so we can share this journey of life together. Mahalo.